Hello YouTube family, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Want to read to you again from my In Touch devotional. This one is entitled Unconditional Surrender. I'll be reading from my Bible, James 4, 1 through 10. Where do wars and fights come from among you? Do they not come from your desires for pleasure that war in your members? You lust and do not have. You murder and covet and cannot obtain. You fight and war, yet you do not have because you do not ask. You ask and do not receive because you ask amiss, that you may spend it on your pleasures. Adulterers and adulteresses, do you not know that friendship with the world is enmity with God? Whoever therefore wants to be a friend of the world makes himself an enemy of God. Or do you think that the scripture says in vain, the Spirit who dwells in us yearns jealously? But he gives more grace. Therefore, he says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Therefore, submit to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. Lament and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to gloom. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. Okay, that's Bible reading. Now I'll read the devotional. Sometimes we're amazed by a believer's perseverance and confidence in God's promises. With such people, we often sense a spiritual abundance that many of us wish we had. So how do we get it? By following Jesus' example and surrendering our life to God. We may find it hard to submit to Jesus because we like to be in charge. This has been our problem since the beginning. Adam and Eve ignored God's warning and did what they wanted, which ended in disaster. Like them, we at times prefer to ignore God's wisdom. Another reason that we hold back is fear. We think maybe I won't like what he chooses for me. What if he asks me to give up something or do something I don't want to do? Or perhaps we're wary of others' opinions. Another possibility is that we might let selfishness and pride make us reluctant to let God lead. But by giving control to God, we actually get to live a life where blessings overflow. We'll experience His love, which satisfies like no other. Our usefulness in His service will be maximized as we operate in the Spirit's power. And obedience also brings glory to Him as well as blessings to us. Surrender is the way to abundance. Won't you humble yourself and give it all to Jesus? Amen. Give it all to Jesus. That's it for the reading. Hope you liked it. Hope it meant something to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until I read to you again, God bless you all, and goodbye.